My Chicago people, we got to get better. How you guys doing today? My name is Chris Kelly, AKA Mr. Right. So we're touching bases on a very sad topic today, man. This past weekend was July 4th, on Sunday, of course. Side note, that was my birthday. Happy America. But on a more somber note, it was horrible all around the country, by the way, all around the country with fatal shootings. Fatal shootings, man. Fatal shootings and people getting hit. I'm talking innocent people. I'm talking babies, children, grandmothers, women, man. It didn't matter. Old people. It didn't matter. And you already know, unfortunately though, it was prominently in African American neighborhoods. Where BML at? They silent. All I hear is crickets. All I hear is crickets. But anyway, man, coming back to the topic at hand. So I'm looking at the Chicago Tribune, as you see here. Over 108 people shot and 17 was fatally shot. AKA, they gone, they dead. Now that's just sick. We talk about over a weekend, Saturday, Sunday. And you know what? For the graces of that number, I will even include Friday. But even a Friday, Saturday, Sunday span, that's just ridiculous, man. That's egregious. I mean, honestly, any words, I can thumb through the thesaurus all day, and any words would not describe the angst and just the bad, raw feeling. With me being a Chicago native and originally from Chicago, I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, currently. I'm gonna touch bases on that on another video sometime down the line. Not doing too better down here, but anyway, side note, being from Chicago, I'm from the West Side. I was born in Loyola Hospital, July 4th, 1991. Being from the Midwest, Chicago, Chi-Town, not Chirac, Chi-Town, the Windy City. It's very, it's sad, very saddening to see, and especially I have prominent memories of July 4th, with that being my birthday and all. So I have permanent memories going to Navy Pier, down on the lake, off Lakeshore Drive, and just having a ball, man. Watching the fireworks off the lakefront, and just enjoying festivities. Taste of Chicago is usually around that time. Plethora of just great, beautiful memories for July 4th weekend. But to see this year and those numbers, totally egregious. But anyway, my thing is, where is BML? Well, my thing is, Mayor Lightfoot, wake up and smell the coffee. Please do it for the sake of my people. And when I say my people, I'm not talking about black, white, candy stripe. I'm talking about none of that, because I do not identify with none of that. I'm speaking my people, my Chicagoans, my fellow citizens of Chicago. Please, Mayor Lightfoot. I don't know down the grapevine if you can hear this, you can see this, or you can hear, this line of people that's probably yelling out the same thing. Help our city, please. Because right now, with you just blaming it on other things, these made up things, in my personal opinion, like racism or sexist, whatever, man. I can go down all the isms, but this Lightfoot, you gotta do better, man. You gotta wake up, smell the coffee. You gotta support your, men and women in blue that are on the ground. You know what I'm saying? They're on the ground every day. So over, I believe, a dozen or even more officers have been grazed or hit in the line of duty on the streets of Chicago. And if I'm wrong, you can go ahead and just let me know in the comments below or correct me. Feel free, just drop a comment. And by the way, subscribe. Hit that thumbs up and go ahead and smash that bell so you can be notified anytime I drop a vid. But moving quite along, yes, so that is sickening. But then you have Mayor Lightfoot want to blame everything else except the problem at hand. You know what I'm saying? As a person, as a human, as a citizen of Chicago, as a child, as a teen, growing up in the environment of West Side Chicago over there off Lexington Street and Holman Avenue, which is adjacent to the Van Buren, I know what it is. You know what it is. But Mayor Lightfoot is the only one that acts like she don't know what it is. It's this music that we're listening to, peer pressures, and also that famous song that the current, what they call black man, black woman like to sing nowadays, racism. It's racism within the own black community. Me being a person of fairer skin, I used to get picked on all the time just because of my skin tone, okay? And also, I've always spoke with articulate, I wouldn't even call it proper, just articulate English form. I speak English, I'm from America, this is how you speak English, okay? And I got picked on that. You sound white, you act white, you dress white. Cause I never had my pants sagging off my butt, you know what I'm saying? Or I skateboarded and I listened to Jimi Hendrix and the Experience, or Leonard Skinner, or like AC/DC, a little bit of Metallica as well, Blink-182, but the list goes on. Sugar Ray, even Sugar Ray. I mean, even Coldplay. But anyway, I mean, I got picked on for all that types of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, when a lot of SJW type people like to call, I mean, that's deemed racism, that's deemed discrimination, correct? And that's going on all day, every day within the black community, okay? And a clear witness of that, okay? This is no made up, this is coming from the horse's mouth. I'm not a perfect person, I've done my dirt in my life. I mean, I have my background, but besides that, I also have experienced the eyes of what the average citizen outside that community does not realize what's going on. And there's nothing but that kind of stuff going on in that community. Bring that all back full circle, just to say, if that's what your excuse is, racism, discrimination, etc., that's going on within the community. Miss Mayor Lightfoot, and that's who I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to her, I'm speaking to anybody that has similar values or similar outlooks of her, that wants to always point the finger, like what I'm doing now. They like to point the finger, talking to you, okay? Because things are not gonna change. Things are not gonna get done. Things are not gonna change for the better if you don't really nip the problem in the bud, the true problem. Playing the blame game, we can't do that because we have things like this constantly, every day. And don't think this is just exclusive to July 4th weekend. There's many other weekends throughout the year, 52 weekends in a whole year. And there's plenty, dozens, more than dozens, 2-time dozens of similar weekends to this happening in your neighborhood near you, also happening in my hometown, Chicago, and even where I stay at now in Atlanta, Georgia. Where is it mostly happening? In the inner city communities. No time to blame the white man. It's the white man's fault. No, it's time to look in the mirror. You look at yourself, you question what you're doing, because in America, okay, I have an equal opportunity. Okay, this is not 1962, this is not 1955, this is not Jim Crow era. We all have equal opportunity. It's up to you and what you want to do, who you want to be, what decisions you make, what progress or digress you want to occur in your life. In my time of living, in my 3 decades on this earth, I had times where I played the blame game. I didn't look in the mirror because I was scared to look in the mirror. I was scared to face who I was. But once I did, I mean, I've been up ever since. I have a beautiful lady. I have a beautiful son. Once upon a time, faced homelessness. I got out of that. I have a good job, making an honest living, enjoying life. Most importantly, I'm alive. I want to thank God for that. It's not that hard. People, make things harder for themselves. And I'm speaking from experience. This is not me bashing, pointing fingers. I'm speaking from experience. I was once you. When I say you, I'm not talking about my viewers. When I say you, I'm not talking about my fellow right-wing people. I'm saying you, Libbies. You Libbies. Fellow, what they call black people. That want to point the finger. That want to blame somebody. Talking about somebody that, based on their views and ideologies, the words they have to say, and that's what you want to make an excuse for your shortcomings, or your downfalls, or your deaths, or your killings, or your gangbanging, or your drug dealing, etc., Sorry for my language, but I can't lie. That's just piss poor. You have to come up with a better excuse. If you're just mentioning words or ideologies, they are wrong, they are bad, because hatred is bad, discrimination is bad. But if we're mentioning that to be the main proponent of your failures, then we need to do better. You ever heard of sticks and stones break my bones, or words that never hurt me? What happened in that? What happened in that? I was born in 1991, okay? So that was a classic phrase that we used to use all the time back in elementary school, grade school, etc. What happened to that? We need to bring that back. We need to simplify things. Sticks and stones break my bones, but words would never hurt me. How can we let somebody's ideology of words, something that you cannot control? Because at the end of the day, like I said, hatred is horrible. Discrimination is bad. But words, ideologies, you can't change. You can change things legislatively. You can change things within, the local or federal level when it comes to the law. But one thing you cannot do nothing about is people's ideologies and what comes out of people's mouths. All you can do is control what comes out your mouth, control what you do, control the actions and the moves that you make to provide yourself the best opportunity to become the best citizen you possibly can, wherever your version of the best citizen is. So I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear it. But yeah, back on the topic at hand, it's just sad. Am I numb to it? No, I'm never numb to killing, senseless killing. Or just like the shooting, the other week in Chicago, where they were just opening fire, and I believe dozens of people got hit, and like 3 people got killed, 4 people got killed. This clip right here. Yeah, folks. They are just shooting. Broad daylight, what they call Dracos. This is crazy. And come to find out, the youngest person to get hit was 1 month baby. The youngest person to get hit was a 1 month old baby. That's just sick. That's just sick. BML, where's your consistency at? Where is your protest? Where's the protesters? Where's the Antifa crowd? Because this is the true blue problem. If we're talking about problems, we're talking about plights of the black community, let's address this. Hell, I'd rather see you guys address the school systems that are in these communities before you start addressing things like racism, well, at least the increased magnification of racism, and blaming cops, defunding the police, etc., when they keep it safe. Like this, senseless killing, senseless violence, gun control. This is just sad right here. But overall, what can we do? Like I mentioned earlier, all you can do, look at yourself in the mirror and you think, what can I do to be a better citizen? So at that note, I'm just gonna leave you there. It's been your boy, Mr. Right. Y'all make sure you go ahead and comment below. Let me know how you guys feel. Let's have a discussion. Do you feel like, this is a problem? Or what is the problem? Go ahead, let me know down in the comments below your opinions, your thoughts, your feelings on everything I discussed. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up, and also don't forget to click that bell so you can be notified anytime I drop a video. Folks, that's all. It's been your boy, Chris Kelly. I'm here to make things right.